This playlist is the Captionator tutorial series, and it's going to cover all of the capabilities of Captionator, all the way from using it in the most basic sense to the highly advanced features that really advanced users are really going to love. I'm going to include a link to the bottom of the tutorial series at the bottom, and I would suggest binge watching this whole series just to kind of get your head around all that this software can actually do. Now, as a bit of history, I'm a software developer and also a bit of a YouTuber and TikToker. So I decided to create a piece of software to really help my own production flow. You see, I was editing videos and adding captions onto all the shorts, but it was taking me hours to do, and I didn't want to round trip it through another piece of software. So I wanted to be able to do all of that within Final Cut, my chosen editor. And over a few days, I was able to write the very first version of Captionator and release it. Now, it's gone through a bunch of revisions since then. A whole bunch of new features have been added. For instance, multi-language was one of the biggest features everyone wanted, and version 2 adds a ton more features, and I'm really excited. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing you're going to see when you first open Captionator is the help window, and you're only going to need about the first step in it. So if you click the next arrow button, then click the installed export destination. So once you do that, you'll be able to click on the export button and then Captionator to start the export process. And I'm going to cover that process in the next video. At the very end of the tutorial, it's going to ask you if you'd like to show the tutorial at startup. I generally recommend turning that off because it'll get kind of annoying. One last thing you'll notice at the very last page of the tutorial is it's going to ask you to install a bunch of extra fonts. Now, you only need those fonts if you want to use specific built-in styles, such as the Beast or Arac style. Now, I can't include these fonts as part of Captionator because they are licensed, but there is free versions that you can find online, and I do include links to those in the Captionator support page. Now, to get to the Captionator support page, it's just bmurray.ca/Captionator. And you can click the link here, and you'll find a whole page of frequently asked questions around Captionator and support documentation as well. But the one you're looking for is, where can I get the standard fonts using the standard styles? And you'll want to click on each of these and download all of them. Now, they do have to be installed in the whole system for them to work correctly, and you can do that just by double-clicking on them and installing them through the Mac font book. Now, if you're looking for support for Captionator, we do have a Contact Us page down here where you can fill in all your information, and I do get back to people, but I also do have a Discord now set up so people can provide peer-to-peer support as well as posting their own motion templates and other various features that Captionator has. So in the next video, I'm going to show you the daily process of how I use Captionator on all of my videos. So stick around for that.